So for this week, I've decided to give you a little bit of a tour of where I work. So without further ado, this is going to be a pretty short video, but yeah, here's a little tour of my job. So we've got our lovely front desk. We got two computers for when we've got two people here. Fax machine is constantly in use. This is the quietest the phone has been in the last 6 hours. But basically, I check people in, I take phone calls and make reservations, I fix guest issues around the hotel, I make sure the coffee's stocked up, I make sure the lobby's clean, I make sure nothing's happening in the pool, make sure everything is going well for our guests. So, on a night like tonight, it was pretty busy for a little while, but it's been pretty dead for the last hour or so, minus the phone. Next weekend is going to be crazy. We're fully booked, and it's just going to be a very, very long day. So, yeah, I work the 3 to 11 shift. So I come in and make sure that we've got cookies for the guests, make sure we've got everything we need to keep everybody happy, make sure all the rooms have been assigned so that when people check in they've actually got a room set to them, and then I'm here during most of the time that people check in. There's usually like a couple stragglers after I leave at 11, but generally I'm the one here, and I'm the one who's checking everybody in to make sure that they get their room. And then, if there's any issues after about 6 o'clock, sometimes earlier, but usually about 6, I am the only one here for the rest of the night. So I'm the one that gets called if there's an issue with a room, like a toilet clogs, or there's an issue with the air conditioning unit, or they can't figure out something, and so I run up and fix those problems. It's really not a bad job. I mean, it'd be nice if it paid a little bit more, and it can get pretty repetitive if we're slow, but and some of the customers, the guests, are super needy or super belligerent, and they're not fun to deal with. But for the most part, it's a pretty good job, and I definitely enjoy what I do a lot more than what I was doing before this. I can make a whole nother video about my previous job, and I might do that in the future because it's a doozy, that company. But yeah, it's a pretty good job, and I definitely like that I get to meet new people every day. It makes every day a little bit different, and it makes every day somewhat interesting. And it's also really nice that if we're slow, like we are right now, I can bring a book, or I can get my phone out and watch a video, or that kind of thing. And I'm technically getting paid to do what I would basically be doing at home, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that's it for my video for this week. Hopefully next week I'll have a new pet to introduce you guys to. But if not, I've got a couple of other ideas for what I'm gonna record over the next couple of days while I'm off. So see you guys next week.